Should we start with your inclusions, Fags? Stas, must be great to have him back, and secondary Sammy Davies.
Yeah, he's been pretty close to being right for a few weeks, Stas. So he's done a great training block. I've never seen him look so fit. So there's probably been 3 or so months since it happened. So he's had plenty of time for his head and his brain to get better. He's gone through all the protocols and tests that you could. So I know he's really looking forward to playing tomorrow, and we're all looking forward to having him back in the team.
Was there aside from the tests and whatnot, is there like a mental hurdle to jump for him coming back from something like this?
I don't know. You'd have to ask him. I mean, I've basically let him do what he needed to do, and for him to put his own hand up when he was ready. And it's been a little bit elongated because he actually had about a month there where he couldn't train. So he detrained and he needed to recondition again so that he could be ready to play AFL footy. So that's been what the slow part of the process has been, is just looking after him physically.
What's his headspace? Is he nervous or is he excited?
I haven't asked him. I don't know. Sorry, I just can't answer that.
Oh, we'll find out today.
Yeah.
What about Sam Day bringing back some tall timber into the lineup?
Yeah, we're replacing tall timber with tall timber. But it's good to have him back. I felt like our forward line was functioning really well when he was part of the team. It was unfortunate that he did that hamstring injury at the very start of the game against the Gold Coast. He doesn't, you look at the goal kicking list and go, he doesn't kick many goals, but by gee, he does a lot of work that helps others kick goals. So we think his experience will help us in this game.
Pretty big inclusion in the reserves this week. I understand Big O's getting closer. What's the latest there?
So Oscar is an emergency for the AFL team. So if we needed him tomorrow, he can play. But what we'll do if we don't need him tomorrow night is he'll have a run in the reserves on Sunday, just to see how he pulls up from all his various things. And if he gets through that, then he's back in line for proper consideration for the team.
What's the Fags, over your tenure at the club, often players of his stature and experience, you might not wait, or you might not give them a game in the twos, you'd bring them straight back like you have with Sam and Brandon. What's the difference with Oscar?
We just want to see how his body pulls up after a game. I mean, the last time he played, his body couldn't get through the game for various reasons, and so he and we want to make sure that that's the case.
So it's not a form issue?
No, definitely not a form issue at all. No.
How's he then? I imagine is it frustrating for him? He's a guy that's played so much footy and now he's missed 4 or 5 weeks.
He'd be frustrated, but he's grateful for the time off, and I know his body feels as good as it's felt in a long time. So we're just hopeful now. Well, you don't really know until you get into a game. So we're just hopeful that once he gets into a game that he can pull up well, and that we can keep moving forward.
So it's just something you think you can only see from playing in a game. It's not something you can sort of monitor through training.
Hard to, especially when you look at our draw over the last few weeks, where we've had weeks where we've hardly trained because we've had 5-day turnarounds and things. So no, it's a game stress that you've got to look at.
In terms of the opposition, there's rumours that Toby Green, he didn't finish training on Thursday or yesterday. Have you looked into that? If he doesn't play, have you made plans around that, or plans that he will play?
No, we're planning that he'll play. Obviously, Kingers mentioned in his press conference yesterday that Toby struggled to get through training, but it's one of those injuries that it's like a corky type thing that can, a couple more days he might be available. So I can see what they're doing there. That makes a lot of sense. We'll just have to wait and see what happens when the team sheets come out tomorrow night. But we'll plan for Toby in, and he's a very good player. So I think that's the best thing to do, and then we'll just adjust if needs be.
It's certainly a game that they would have circled in the calendar after the sensational performance in the semi-finals last year. Have you made mention of that to the boys during the week?
No, not at all. It's a different year, different set of circumstances, different set of players in a sense. I mean, a lot of the guys played and a lot of their guys played, but it's not a motivational thing for us. We're in 2025 trying to do the best that we can, and so GWS is another fantastic opposition that we have to try and beat.
Rich, what do you made them for? Sort of up and down, maybe?
I think if you look at the Giants, so that's probably been how they've been almost every year since they've been in the competition, because they spend a lot of time playing away in the early half of the year and then get more home games in the second half of the year, mainly due to the Sydney show, I think it is, that's on at their ground. So that's been their pattern. They'll be looking pick up their form. It wasn't that long ago they beat Geelong at Geelong, so they're a very, very good team, and we're more than aware of that. We had some tough battles with them last year. We were lucky to win that game and that final. It was a miraculous comeback. We wouldn't want to be doing that tomorrow night.
I know you don't play the game on paper, but they're pretty loaded, aren't they? They got Callahan back if Toby plays. Like it's
they've got an exceptional.
They're not missing many.
No, they've got an exceptionally talented team, and they can beat any team in the competition on their day. So can we. So we'll make for a good clash, I reckon, tomorrow. Should be a good game to watch.
Thanks. I just want to ask you, back on Big O, how mentally taxing or how much of a mental toll does it take on a player when they are out for so long and then they do try to come back?
Oh, I think it was good for him because it was a struggle for him to play, and that was even harder. So having a little bit of respite from having to perform every week at AFL level and having some time to get your body back, I think's been good for his mental health.
Chris, Levi was saying yesterday about the need to get in better, spots inside, what's the name, 50. Is that been worked on this week?
We work on that every week. That's what we do at training. We practice offence, defence and contest, and we practice our ball movement and, hitting our targets inside 50. That wasn't an issue last week. It was a wet night. We had 29 shots. 29 shots we had. The other team had 20 and we lost, so there you go.
Any extra goal kicking practice this week?
No, not at all. Just we do what we always do. That's always a response if you have a bad kicking game. Oh, you can't be doing enough goal kicking practice at training. No, that's not right. We do the same amount of goal kicking practice at training every single week.
Do you think you're close to finding consistently your best form? It seems to be signs of that over the last few
years.
Well,
I felt like the Hawthorn game was a really great performance. Essendon was a little bit stop-start, albeit it was a 17 shots to 5 game at half-time, and we were on the back of our third game in 11 days. I thought we played as good a game as we've played this year against Adelaide last week, and we took a lot of confidence from it. We're disappointed that we lost, but we lost the right way, if there's such a thing as that. We played some terrific football last week against a really good team in a fairly hostile environment.
I don't expect you to tell us the answer to this, but with the players coming back, it feels like the squeeze for who your sub is becomes a difficult decision. Do you feel like you're getting back to your best team and it's going to make those selections difficult?
Yeah, we'll wait and see. I mean, it's how the team performs that makes you decide whether it's your best team or not. So we just got to look at form and also look at maybe managing players and letting them be the sub for a week. So if you've got younger players in your team, you might decide to do that because it's a long year. We've been playing for 15 or 16 weeks in a row now. All that sort of stuff comes into it.